So back out, weather's slightly better today, still a bit cold and a bit windy, but it's not raining. So today, where have we come, Dan?
We've come to South Essex. So,
again, South Essex part 2.
If anyone watched our videos from, it must have been a couple of years ago, we did come here and it was bog. I mean, it had been raining for like a couple of weeks, and we come here and I don't think we've done it justice really. I think then we played, there's 3 courses, Heron, Hawk, Heron and Vixen. I think last time we played
Hawk and Heron,
and then
today we're playing Hawk and Vixen.
We're playing Hawk and Vixen, so we'll see what the Vixen's like as well.
Yeah, so far greens are alright, nice and fast. Course looks a lot better than it did last time, so we'll get some shots captured. Got a visitor today as well, Andy from Liverpool, who you'll see from one of our other videos at Stapleton Abbots. But yeah, we'll show you the course and let you know what we think and give it a true assessment in the decent conditions. So down at South Essex, Danny boy on the tee. Nice little hole this one. Where's that gone?
Nah, no one would believe that I've been hitting alright until this moment. Yeah.
Take 2 for Danny. Like it. Straight into the bunker. That's not a bunker. Oh, he cleared it.
Yeah, should have done that first time. So Matt's up. I've cut out the bit of him putting his glove on, taking his glove off, because it adds about another 50 minutes to all of our videos.
Maybe you should try it. Might spank you into the trees over there.
Well, he's gone for the layup, and to be honest, it's actually worked. It's like the old David Sims.
Oh, wind.
Not Roy McAvoy. Roy McAvoy would have gone for it, but
nah,
he's more like the David Sims in Tin Cup.
Ain't got the nuts for it.
Yeah. I've got to hold this one. If you can see it, sort of, there's a ditch to clear. It's also uphill, and the pin is placed
right behind
the back of the bunker. Well, that's not too bad at all.
Stay at
Bit of a low shot. Just left of the bunker, it's not bad.
It's a shame, par 4 I should really be getting there in 2, but laid up a bit too short maybe, but that's life. So when Dan don't find a bunker, because they're put under repair, he finds it nestled down in a downward slope with a hedge to clear. No pressure.
That ain't good. It's not good at all, really.
It's going in there. Hold up.
I'll tell you what, this hole's done.
Laters!
This hole's done. I've already done the into the bushes.
And I will vouch for Dan, he did actually par the last, but we didn't have the camera rolling. So as you know the rules, going on camera, it did not happen.
Yeah.
Got a guest out of us today, caddying for me, pushing the trolley, Andy from Liverpool. You might recognise him from such videos as Stapleton Abbots.
Yeah, and basically if you want to watch videos, if you want to watch us play, this is how not to play golf. If you want to watch Andy, that's how to play golf. So you can see the difference in the
Well, Andy just played his shot from near where Dan was, and it may have even gone in. It was bang on line with the pin, so we'll have a look when we get down there. Dan's ended up just down there.
If I went down there, I wouldn't get back up. I wouldn't be able to get back up.
You need another new knee.
Yeah, exactly.
Here he goes. Can he get over the edge? Second attempt. Yes. Right, Andy, show you how a proper golfer does it.
No pressure. I think he got put off by that whatever that was.
That's it. That's coming home for dinner now.
That was on camera.
We're gonna hunt you down, pheasant.
That was on camera though.
And that is why you shouldn't go vegan.
Yeah. Luckily we caught that on camera, just in Andy's backswing. Having a heckler. Well, Matt's gone left to right. That's perfect. He actually called that.
Not a lot,
Yeah, he called that one before he even started.
Best of the three, I think. Missed the bunker as well, unlike you.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Normally find them, no problem.
Dan's 180 out from the pin here. Second shot, you guessed it, it's hitting hybrid.
Yeah. If anyone's seen me last shot, me 6-iron, you know why.
Whoa,
that weren't much better.
Skipping in the bunker then.
That weren't much better.
No, it wasn't. It's pretty crap, but
yeah. Well, back to normal.
Yep, normal service resumed.
So Matt must have about what?
180, I think it was, or 170. Into the winds.
Pin in the distance.
5-iron.
That's a clean shot. Let's have a look, see if I can zoom in on that.
So
I think that's on the green.
Nice
Great
one.
shot.
Some of that.
I think the range, going the range before was paying off for you.
And my lessons, big shout out to Steve Richardson at Garran Park, teaching me the tips.
Although, on a side note, he's had a putting lesson as well from
free putted every
the same
so
person, and he's free putted the same. So, while I think he's teaching him good ball striking, I'm not sure exactly if it's if he's putting abilities.
I've never had a lesson with Steve with ball striking, only for putting and driving. And me driving and putting crap. For now.
I think he might ask for his money back and get a refund. That's a nice shot. That's lovely. Look at that. Perfect. Told you we weren't lying when we said he'd show you how to play golf.
I think you shot him on the green too.
Lovely.
Bomb.
See what happens when you don't have any heckler birds in your backswing. Perfect. These tee shots are going to be like going down in levels of ability as we go along in order.
Speak for yourself. Bit right. So Dan said that the tee shot quality is going to go down. Just have a little bet what tree on the left is going to hit, whether it's going to be that one, that one, that one, that one, or that one.
I'll try and hit that pole, the black and white pole.
Green piece will be out for you again. You got your face on a poster.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's that come from?
To the right though.
No, you're that tree over there instead.
To the right. I should have aimed a little bit left, but that's what happens.
Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
So, Dan didn't hit the tree, he's actually ended up here, down in the leaves, but he's brave enough to play it, so...
No, correct that. Not brave enough.
Stupid enough.
Stupid enough. Hold up.
Here we go, here goes his knee go pop. Lovely bluebells out, blossoming at the moment.
Don't move the ball.
If the golf don't look nice, at least the countryside does. Got to hit the ball first here, mate. Covering my nuts in case it bounces off that pole. Right, take two.
Should have just done this in the first place. Being stupid.
On your head, Andy.
Hold up. Oh, right by that tree stump, perfect. So that's where Matt is.
Can't be 180.
Still
180 to the back. That's it. I'm going to club down actually. I was going to go for a 6-iron, but
he's not believing the GPS saying it's 180, but I was going horribly wrong.
I was going to go 6-iron, but I think I'm going to go 7
that
instead.
Is the 150 marker just there, you can see. Maybe it's 170.
Oh no.
Oh, over there he goes, but I think it's alright though. Still alright, approach coming in. Work to do, but it's alright. So, just a little side note, obviously we're going to give this a review. The greens are not in bad condition to be honest, but the bunkers are absolutely rock solid. I mean, I'm only basing this on a few holes so far, obviously we'll have a look at the rest of them, but there's like a lot of stones in there, bit of ground under repair, but we'll let that swerve. But yeah, the bunker's not in great condition so far anyway, we'll see. First par 3 of the day, looking at about 135 yards, a couple of bunkers in play.
Yeah, nice D9. There's a
pin placement behind.
Out to the right.
It's a nice shot. Oh, it looks like a great shot. As you can hear, the wind picking up. It wouldn't be around for dream versus reality if the wind wasn't bad.
We're only playing the wind. We need to go up to Scotland and play on the links or something in the wind and really put our wind skills to the test.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting fussy now, you got fucking tempo.
Nice bit of headwind for Dan.
No, that's bunker bound.
Going to the beach.
Oh, I've got away with that.
Dancing.
Bounced over the bunker.
Members bounce.
Now that's luck, but I'll take it. Right weight, long line.
Blame the wind.
Yeah. So.
This isn't for birdie. I did shoot over the back of the green and then I had to...
these are pretty fast, these greens.
Well, I think I hit middle of the green with tee shot and then that's trickled onto the back. So I tapped that.
Yeah, as I said, they're fast. I know it's
still
fast.
Rolled on.
Yeah. You gonna put that in or not? I'll try to anyway. Picking up pace. Go on, go on, go on.
Great line. I still think you're the side of the path though.
I lost it.
Yeah, so did I.
I lost it in the air.
I don't think you would have gone over the path though.
Camera not good enough quality to follow the ball. Unfortunately, we ain't got like the Sky Sports tracking.
We need it fucking into the bush.
Yeah, and the thing is, if anyone, I mean, we see some of the ball tracking on some of the other channels, but obviously, from what we can see, you have to manually follow the ball with your finger, and it's not really accurate. If anyone knows any other way of doing it, or anything, a decent app that actually follows it and tracks it as it should, let us know in the comments. Yeah. That's a left to right.
That's definitely over the path.
Yeah.
Didn't see it bounce. Maybe.
I knew it would go left to right, but how much left to right?
Even that's rolling down towards the path. You're this side of the path though.
No, on the path, off the path. So Matt's on the other fairway. That's the path, that's the tee off. You can cut this though. And that ain't a bad shot at all. See if we can get it dropping.
Oh, you knob. Bunker.
Oh, it's just off to the right.
Bunker or path, whatever's off that slope.
Could have been a lot worse though.
Yeah, no, I'm not too disheartened by that one, in all honesty. Nice connection on a slope. Horrible lie. It's never going to come out perfect, is it?
Well, my last shot from back there off the tee, and then the second shot in.
Didn't really. Didn't happen.
Green, but once again, Matt, too busy not filming me. Don't show it.
It's not on camera. Didn't happen.
Yeah. Shocking behaviour, really. And don't get me wrong, I am terrible at golf, but Matt just seems to get all the ones that are duff, and they end up on the video. Never any of the half decent ones, and it happens sometimes. He's gone for the bump and run.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Bump
Don't
and
go
run.
in the bunker though.
Oh, that is unfortunate. You don't like to see it in a challenge.
And the only
I haven't been yet, so I should shut up really.
The only downside today is we've only got 2 mics, so Andy hasn't got one, but as he's a Scouser, you probably can understand him anyway.
We'd have to put subtitles on. He's tried the same.
Oh no.
It's gone left.
Past it.
It's gone left.
You're up, Danny boy. Right, can Dan do any better with his 5-iron?
No. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. That's pretty much the start and end of my challenge.
Yeah, I think you were ruled out this one. It's down to us two.
Yeah, looks like it. That's going to drop this in. No. What was that for, Matt?
Par. That's with my normal ball.
So, obviously on review, I know we've just been talking about the bunkers. We're on the last fairway to 9 on Hawk course. If you have a look at, you know, the rough's a little bit patchy anyway, which is fair enough, but like even the fairway, if you have a look at the fairway, it's not in great nick. You've got like molehills, which is anyone who's seen Caddyshack, the film, I think it's like that. I think, you know, I don't know why it's like this in terms of, I would expect it to be better, and I'm sure.
We will reserve the price and let you know at the end.
Yeah, we'll just let you know what it is. And
this is the fairway, not fairway.
So, but yeah, we'll come back to it. But we thought we'd show you on the way through and different points and that, and then obviously we can reference them back at the end. So just part of the review. Just teed off on the Vixen 9, just next to the clubhouse on the first hole. Just have a little look. We're just obviously seeing. Now, I don't know that. I don't think that was ever a bunker, or it's attempting to be one, but it's not in great condition. It's not ground under regulation. They haven't even roped it off or anything. So, although saying that, the fairway's actually in a little bit better condition than the last one, and the green looks pretty nice. But we'll see how we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get away with that, and I don't really deserve it. Although I probably haven't. Look, it's gone right off the back now. I spoke too soon. So Matt's in a bunker, still on the first of the Vixen. Just to, I mean, to be honest, I can stand in this because it's not going to make a dent in it. Look, as you can see, look, I've just stood in that. There's no footprint. Like, that is solid. So, yeah. Although again, like I said, the green is in pretty good condition. So, as I was saying about Andy, who's with us today, being a million times better at golf than we are. Basically, if you can see this hole, well, you can't even see it because it dog legs round the left, and I think the distance is 380 to the pin, and his ball's there. So that is an absolute ridiculous shot. Cut the corner a little bit, but 380, and that is on the edge of the green. Fair play. One day I might, well, it'd take me about 6 shots to get to that point, but so par 3, and he's up first. Oh, what a shot. Oh, that was nearly a hole-in-one. This video would have been worth thousands.
It wouldn't, because neither of us done it.
What a shot that was.
No.
Oh, that's just off to the left. Not bad. That's what happens when you film. Didn't get none of the last hole. Funny that.
You must miss the 80s because you're diving into every bush you see. Found himself in familiar surroundings.
Yep. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
It's that Calvin Harris song. Da, 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 in the 80s. Right, Dan's going to chip in for par now. Draw it round the bush. What do you hit there? Your putter?
It felt like it. I think I need to give up today.
So that's how close Andy ended up. Not as close as we thought, but still. On for birdie.
Oh, fast again.
Greens are so fast over here. Oh, Danny boy.
Up on the right hand side, should be alright coming in. So we're on hole 5 on the Vixen course. I've got to say it's looking in much better condition than the other 9 we've just played.
Now not to play.
Well, Matt's not happy with that one.
Picking up for Dan.
Wind picking up nicely.
See if you can do any better than me.
I think the more I talk about it, the stronger the wind gets.
Copied me, that drove me though. Get up there, my boy.
I think I had it in my mind to keep it a little bit low. That's what I'm thinking of anyway. Couldn't have cut it much lower than that. Tee box, as you can see. But this is where we are. That's what we've got to deal with. Done it again.
Okay, though.
So we moved along slightly. Very similar position, as you can probably see from the last video. Well, that's a better shot.
I have now.
See, this is the difference. You're saying you haven't got 100 yards in 3 shots, and then we've got Andy on the other hand hitting a green from 380. Oh, how the other half live, eh?
Going down the line. I don't know how, because I've never played this course, but
a little bit blind, but I think me and Matt are doing the same thing.
Yeah,
just running, bumping and running it all the way along.
Well, to be fair,
as long as it's straight, we can play.
My third shot I hit alright, so you got to hit your next one alright.
If you hit a bad shot, as long as it's straight still, at least you can recover. It's when it goes left and right and in the bushes and in the bunkers that you struggle, but as long as it's in a straight line.
I'm going to blame the hill, because I'm used to playing flat courses, and this is we're on a hill here, upward slope, so I'm blaming the tops for that.
That's what happens when you play a home course. You get too familiar, you know, every bump and run and little ditch, and you know where you can cut the corner and where you can't. That's the advantage of playing a home course. So can't really use that excuse. It's your own fault playing a home course.
It is.
It's like a football team playing home every week, no matter what.
Well, South End rubbish at home.
Yeah, but they know the ground, they know what it is. But
yeah, so far the Vixen, as you can probably see from the camera, is actually in decent condition.
It is.
It's nice. Chalk and cheese. Apologies for any heavy breathing, but we both ain't been to the gym for a while. 160 out.
I've been to the gym, I just ain't allowed to do what I want. Left.
Short of the bunker.
So on this the fifth at South Essex Vixen, I've just got to film this. Thought I'd film this green because credit where credit's due. This green is lovely. It's in great nick. Also, could be very difficult. 2-tier green as well at a sloped angle. Really difficult, but yeah, fair play. Nice green. So, hole 9 on the Vixen. Our last hole today. Long hole right down the bottom there. It's very long way. Well, it is for me anyway. Matt's going to talk about that he got a eagle on the last hole when we wasn't filming, but as Matt famously says, if it's not on camera, it didn't happen. So we'll see how we go for the final.
Eagle! 90 yards.
And he's up first. This is a long 500 and nearly 550.
I'm still at cloud 9.
And he'll probably hit the green from here after his drive earlier. There you go. That's perfect. Like a bullet, that. It's on its way. Matt's still happy, but we've got no proof of this, so unless it's officially verified, we're not going to let it happen.
You go. 90
Palace
yards
fan,
out, beautiful. Zoomed into the back of your head there, I was looking for your hair.
You won't find it. You know.
So, on the final stretch, and again, this Vixen course, shorter than the others, but this is in tip-top condition. Complete polar opposite. golf ain't in tip-top condition though. You won't get an eagle playing like that. You go.
What you got?
173 to the middle.
173.
Try a 7-iron. I don't know, it's a bit long this grass, but try and get it around, draw it round a bit. No.
It was a bit thick, you can feel you. That's alright though, it's on the way.
Yeah, I'll take it. It didn't come out of that. I did it the grass way before
Just
the ball.
Before the bunker, that's not
to
bad.
be fair, but
it's funny because we've had a bit of poor weather. It's been windy, pretty cold, and it's lovely. It's really nice now. Just as we're finishing as well, so it's always the way. Just as we're finishing, the weather's lovely.
So it's not even golf dream versus reality. We should do a weather dream versus reality.
Yeah, I know.
Finish on the dream and have the reality the most.
Every time it's always windy every time we play lately. So
guess what? I don't care because I've got an eagle.
But remember, it's not on the camera. So, yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to roll doing that. Oh, ain't hitting clean at all. That's what happens when you play 2 rounds of golf in 9 months.
Well, you know how to fix that, don't you?
Well, I do, but I've only just been able to come back out, so...
That sounds like excuses.
Well, it isn't. It's not an excuse. Golf's all about practice. You can't practice if you've got one knee. So,
of course you can.
Couldn't practice on crutches, could I?
Yeah. Greens are so fast.
They are.
Going to come off the back, I think.
Yeah, look.
It has.
Difficult, really tough greens. Nice though. Not going to complain about being fast.
That's why I'm getting eagles.
I wouldn't worry about cleaning your club now on the 18th. Not going to affect your round. Nice chip. It's held up quite well, considering how fast the greens are. Nice shot.
Pop. He means business. This green's like a carpet.
Oh.
Story of your life.
End to a bad round of golf, as always.
At the South Essex.
Oh. Should we let him have that?
Don't need it. Because I got an eagle. Good game. So, just finished here at South Essex. First thing you might notice from previous videos is we've got a new angle here because Dan's got a new motor. So, we had to find somewhere to prop the phone up. So, thanks YouTube for all the money you've paid us. Dan's just got a lovely nice new 4 Series convertible. So,
yeah,
big it up.
And that's not a lie to anyone. I think the money that we generated probably paid for a kebab, but apart from that, yeah. Although it is a different motor, but you know.
Could get the best kebab in Brentwood, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe one of us could eat a sheesh out of it, but there you go.
Yeah, possibly only one.
So yeah, just finished here at South Essex, and if you've seen the video we done, I think it was the first lockdown, wasn't it?
It was.
A while back, middle of the winter. To be fair, at the time, I don't think the course should have been open, but with all the lockdowns, I think they just needed the cash. And even at that time, we played, although the course, we couldn't judge it because it was just so muddy, but even then, like, the greens were nice, and we got a good feel for the course, didn't we? So we thought, let's come back when the weather's nicer and give it a kind of fair assessment and show you guys what it's like. So today, what was the courses that we played?
We played Hawk and Vixen today. I think last time we played Hawk and Heron.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 at South Essex. There's 3 9 holes, and you can mix and match. So yeah, I think it was more. I'm glad we did play the Vixen, but I think it's more out of the fact of availability because we're playing on the weekend as well. It's quite busy.
I think they're quite members heavy here because it's quite hard to get a tee time. We found in it, but just on the facilities, we would have covered it in the last video, but their driving range, I think that's changed since we come the last time. We didn't use it last time, but I actually used it this morning. They've got a top tracer range. Every bay's got a top tracer, so great for that. You can kind of see how far you're hitting the balls and stuff like that. So top of the range, driving range really. You can have buggies if you need them. It's got a nice clubhouse overlooking the 18th, I'd say, but it's the 9th holes on a couple of the holes.
Yeah.
With the pond, so nice facilities. Got putting greens, although the putting green today wasn't the speed of the greens on the course.
No, and I think there's like a chip-in area, but I think that's for members only. But
up near the driving
facility-wise, well, first impressions, if you come here, you'd probably be quite impressed. Quite good facilities, haven't they?
Even got a car wash.
They've got a car wash. Obviously, it's not. I don't think it's there, but obviously you can park your car here, and they'll clean your car while you're on a golf course.
So anyway, away from cars and on to golf. So I'll let you go first with your judgment. And then what we're going to do, like we did on the Birchwood video, we're going to put the star rating up of what we think of different parts of the course are and stuff like that. So first of all, before you go into the course, the price. So the price ranges from £25 to £45, depending on whether you play a midweek or weekends, and depending on the courses you play. For the Hawk and Heron that we played, Hawk and Vixen that we played today, we pay 40 quid each.
Yeah, we did.
So we're judging it based on what we played today and the courses that we played today. So I'll let you start with what you thought.
So all right, I'll start with the first 9. So Hawk, obviously one that we played previously as well. Obviously it was in terms of the last time we played, it was really bogged down and weather-wise, so we couldn't really judge it. So it was a lot drier. It was not wet at all, but condition-wise, I was really disappointed with it. You'll see from you've just obviously seen the clips and the videos as well. So, like the fairways, they wasn't really in good condition. The rough was sort of really bobbly and not really even, and maybe rightly so. We'll take that. But the fairways are really bobbly, little tufts of grass on there as well. Not really well kept. The bunkers, they were absolutely shocking. There was not any sand. Obviously, you've seen from the video. We was walking in there and walking out, and there was no footprints. It was that hard.
Although to caveat the bunkers being bad condition, I actually played really well at the bunkers today, and it's a lovely bunker shot. So I quite liked them.
Yeah, but
from a playing point of view, but
from a golfing perspective, and the fact of when you're looking at a course and how it should be, and how you'd expect a course to be, it was not up to the standard at all. I think, like I say, the greens were fine. No problem with the greens at all.
The greens were really nice. Some of them were like carpet, really fast.
Yeah, they were in good condition, but I think little patches of the course here and there as you're walking through, a lot of worn away, and like I say, the weather hasn't been bad recently, so it's not a case of it's just been cut up recently.
Yeah.
So Hawk, like I say, really disappointed, and yeah, so. I'm not a fan of that, and obviously you probably have to play that again, or at least the chance of playing that again if you're going to play one of the 3. Moving on to the Vixen.
That was like chalk and cheese, wasn't it?
Yeah, so the Vixen, it doesn't seem as popular, and I think it is slightly cheaper to play that 9.
I think it's shorter as well.
Yeah, so it's shorter, but complete contrast. So the fairways are really well kept as well. Even the rough was in better condition. The greens were lovely, really fast and really difficult for us. Because, we're not very good.
Not the whole Eagle, though. Perfect for that.
Yeah, but you didn't even have to putt on that one, did you? So we'll let that slide. But yeah, it was complete contrast. And it's like you're playing 2 separate courses, because it's like someone else looked after that 9, and someone else looks after the other 9. So while I was going to give quite a damning review after 9, I'm going to have to change that and say, half of the course, half of the round was even better, and I mean, so
I was really impressed with the Vixen.
If it was the course was like that the whole way through, you'd have to score it really highly. But like I say, I think it's really let itself down on that 9, although it evens it out a little bit in terms of. I don't know what you thought overall. Whether you probably think.
Yeah, I thought the same. And but I always find bunkers, they tend to be on this kind of type of level of courses. Bunkers tend to be an issue, and I know. Like the amount of sand that they have to put in there and the cost implications of that. I think that's why a lot of courses, they might even struggle to get the amount of sand to put in it. because you're probably going to need like 6 or 7 tons of sand to fill out a bunker, maybe even more, I don't know. So
I know you're looking on that side of it and trying to be sort of fair to them, but as you say, if it is top heavy on members here and it is busy, the car park is a big car park and it is packed. So they will be generating a lot of money, and I think on the price point as well. Obviously, they're taking money off the top tracer range as well. I'm sure that's really popular because obviously everyone loves.
I think it was £6 for 50 balls.
So they're making money off of that. They're getting money. I mean, it was even when we come in the winter a couple of years ago when it was through lockdown, it still wasn't empty, yeah. And it's so. I'm not sure I'll let that excuse slide that they're not. Because really, just to put in a bit of sand in the bunkers, it looks like they haven't been treated for a long time. Yeah, it's not like they put it in. Yeah, it's full of stones. There's a few areas on the Hulk where it wasn't a bunker, and it hadn't previously been a bunker. It hasn't been marked as ground under repair either, and it's just like a hole. But like I say, I'm not sure there's any excuse for that. Not considering when you look at the Vixen condition.
Yeah, the Vixen was really good. So, and again, then come down to value for money. I think the price is quite expensive for what you get, considering the course conditions at the moment. But then I was saying to Dan in the round, at the moment, inflation's through the roof. I'm sure the cost of fertiliser and all that kind of stuff's gone up. So they may have changed their prices recently to reflect that. So I give them the benefit of the doubt with that. And also, where it is seems quite a members heavy course, the price might be at that to kind of deter visitors to a certain extent because they haven't got a lot of space where maybe I've got a lot of members. So
yeah,
but the value for money,
I'm not sure. Like on the weekend, anyway, £40 for that. A little bit disappointed, and it's only going on. You've got to compare it to other courses in the area. Yeah. That's what we need to do, and that's what we always do. Other courses in the area are cheaper and are in better condition.
Well, I played Cranham midweek. I know that was midweek. That was only £17. I think the weekend that's 25. I know Cranham isn't as easy, difficult as a course, but that was immaculate. And to be fair, all their bunkers were great. So, yeah, I suppose you have got to compare it with courses locally. So at the moment, I wouldn't really give it value for money. If the other course, the first one, the Hawk that we played, was in the condition of the Vixen, then I'd say bargain. But it wasn't. But then again, I know a lot of green staff aim for like Easter weekenders, the weekend to get the courses ready for the summer. Maybe they're just behind schedule. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't at this present moment of time. I wouldn't say it's value for money.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll pop up the star rating on the screen now, so you can have a look at that and just see what we've rated all the other bits and pieces. Then I'll put it up there. And hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry I didn't get my eagle on camera. Although I did say to Dan, I probably wouldn't have been as relaxed if the camera was rolling, and it probably wouldn't have happened. So I'm glad that the camera wasn't on, but it happened. 2 witnesses, it's on the scorecard. Still shot 98, so I'm not very happy, but I'm happy with the eagle, so that's all good. If you're not subscribed already, really appreciate it if you can click the subscribe button below. And thanks for watching the video. Any final parts from you, Dan?
No, we'll be back soon with another course review.
We will. See you soon, guys. Take care.